This video was made possible by Brilliant, a math and science problem-solving website that makes learning fun and rewarding. So many people today pursue millions of dollars, sports cars, mansions, and designer clothing because they think that'll make them happy. They can't imagine being happy without luxury, without the newest phone, game consoles, or some other piece of technology. They think that if they could get that designer purse or those fresh shoes, then they'd finally be happy. But really, it's our need for luxury that stands in the way of our happiness. Only by ridding ourselves of the desire for luxuries, by being content with a simple life, can we find happiness. And the life of Diogenes, an ancient Greek philosopher, is a testament to this truth. After being exiled from Sinope, Diogenes moved to Athens to become a philosopher. And for him, this didn't mean coming up with complex theories and ideas, but learning to live well. It's been said that Diogenes lived in a tub and carried around nothing but a knapsack and a walking stick. At one point, he had a cup, which he threw away after watching a boy drink water with his hands, and a bowl, which he got rid of after seeing a boy scoop up food with a piece of bread. He begged statues for alms so that he could get used to rejection, and he even walked barefoot in the winter. Modeling his life after Heracles, valuing freedom above everything else, he trained his body and mind to survive only on what was necessary. And what did Diogenes get out of this philosophical lifestyle? When someone asked him that exact question, he said, "If nothing else, I'm prepared for whatever happens." He had mastered himself. When Diogenes was put up for sale as a slave, they asked him what he was good at. He said, "Ruling over men, spread the word in case anyone wants to buy himself a master." Diogenes was purchased by a well-off Corinthian named Xeniades and tasked with mentoring his sons. Diogenes taught his sons wisdom, to live ascetically, on plain water and food, with short hair, on bare feet and without tunics, to keep silent and listen, and to hunt. Xeniades expressed gratitude and called Diogenes a kind, living god. It was said that when Alexander the Great finally met Diogenes, he asked Diogenes what he would like from him, the most powerful man in the world. Diogenes asked him to move out of the way because he was blocking the sun. This impressed Alexander, who said, "Were I not Alexander, I would be Diogenes." And when Diogenes passed away, a bronze statue was erected in his honor, with an inscription that read, "Bronze grows old with time, but all eternity, Diogenes, will not erase your fame, for you alone gave mortals the lesson of self-reliance and the easiest path through life." Diogenes disciplined himself through rigorous ascetic training and learned to live life without any luxuries, physical or psychological. He learned to live simply, and what was the result? He mastered himself, became ready for any possibility, and was worshipped as a god among men. Diogenes proves to us that happiness is possible without luxury, and in fact, maybe it's our desire for luxury that stands in the way of our happiness, wanting new and fancy things, wanting more and more things that we don't need. And it's not that having nice things is bad, but if you can't be happy without nice things, you won't find happiness with them. Because if your happiness lies in new and fancy things, that desire will never be satisfied. Everything new becomes old, and once everything around you becomes old, you'll start looking for the new again. But if you learn to be happy with only what's necessary, you can stay happy with the addition of luxury. And one thing that's necessary in this age is lifelong education. And if you're looking for a way to increase your knowledge of the world, I recommend checking out this week's sponsor, Brilliant. Through their logic course, Brilliant actually helped me become a better thinker. And by becoming a better thinker, they helped me become a better writer. Truth-telling is the basis of good writing. And to be able to distinguish true statements from false ones, you have to be good at logic, and that's where Brilliant comes in. In their logic course, you'll learn to solve problems by taking factual statements and using logic to make them coherent, and you'll get to do it through Brilliant's signature fun and interactive style. I can't really stress how important it is to be a great logical thinker in these uncertain times. By learning how to separate fact from fiction, you'll instantly become more competent at anything you do. But if logic isn't your thing, Brilliant has thousands of other courses, with new, exclusive content added each month, for different areas of study, such as math, science, or computer science. To get started for free, visit brilliant.org/freedominthought, or click the link in the description below. The first 200 of you will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.